It's the day after the eclipse, and even though the eclipse here, it didn't get that dark, it still was a doozy. The energy of the eclipse, like I was just wiped out all yesterday. But today I really feel a reset. And one of the things which came to me last night was do Stevie Nicks, like do Fleetwood Mac dances. And because like Stevie Nicks is kind of eternally popular, and she's weird, but not that weird. And and that's what like I wanted to like talk about, like I'm weird. And actually the definition of weird, which is in Shakespeare's Macbeth, the weird sisters, is to predict and know the future and control fate. So weird is a witch. So this explains why people are afraid of weird women. People are afraid. Like you can be like a little bit eccentric, like Stevie, but you can't be too weird, like Yoko Ono. And throughout history, men have been like afforded the freedom and the privilege to be eccentric and weird. You know, Michelangelo, Da Vinci, Toulouse-Lautrec, Tesla, Galileo. Like men had freedom to just go off and do their experiments or their art or philosophizing, sitting somewhere and just writing all the time. Whereas women, you know, generally had to rely on men for survival. So they're generally taking care of some man and bearing his children, unless they were like a nun or, you know, a witch, but, you know, they got rid of the witches or tried to. So women didn't have the freedoms that men had. They were bearing children they didn't want to have. They were taking care of keeping the children alive, farming, doing work every day. Most of the work on the planet is done by women, most of the daily work. So women didn't have the opportunity to be weird. And this is what this is what I'm doing now. Is I have the opportunity to be weird. And and so today I'm a little bit less weird because I'm like doing Stevie Nicks, and you know, that's like an acceptable level of weird. But, you know, women should be allowed to have the same eccentricities, freedoms, freedom of thought, freedom of expression, no matter their age, that men have. And so that's what, like, women be weird. And I'm going to fight for my right to be weird. And, you know, I'm not that popular on social media or anywhere, frankly, yet, because I'm so weird. And I know this, but I'm not going to back off from my authority and my visions, and what I view as my mission here is, despite my eccentricities, despite me being like outside boundaries and norms sometimes of like what age is she, what genre is she, what is she up to. I'm doing it anyway. I'm going to prevail anyway. And I'm willing to risk haters and stalkers because I just don't care. But anyway, this is a message to women to just be weird.